Great. I'm going to go ahead and get the magnifying glass, but I don't really think we need it right now, but might be able to do something with it later. We'll see. Does he also need the gallery? I did need the gallery, but I happened to pull the gallery at the end of my last run, and I had a monk buff. So I'm currently monking the gallery so I can keep hopefully getting work on this vault. Jeez, dude. Do the pool. Try the room 8 key. So our plan is to take the room 8 key to vault 53 and pray to God that something happens. That's because if it doesn't, it's back to the drawing board. So that is where we are right now. We just solved a big puzzle to get to this point. This game is doing everything in its power to not get me this. Okay. Cohh, check the key. I might actually. If it gets to the point where we're clearly not going to get a vault, I may do just that. Yep. I may just Cohh check the key. Mm-hmm. We also don't have a shovel. We don't have a kennel. Like we're missing. This run is not great currently. Okay, there's a kennel. We'll get the kennel. That's at least a step in the resource harvesting direction. We can do this for some more steps. Make sure that stays nice and high. We also don't have a study for rerolling either. Ah, sure. Put a secret garden down here. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Did we get lucky with a shovel? Nope. But now we got food in the house. That's good. I'm going to go ahead and put the gym down just so we can get over to that room. I don't like losing my 2 steps, but whatever. We'll do a corridor just to save the pull. Damn. Okay. Getting roped, chat. Getting roped. Hey, Curdy, how you doing? Hey, Curdy, are you excited for Hell Let Loose out of curiosity? Oof. Okay, we're gonna get this, but that's it. We can't spend any more gems on rooms. Dang. Oh, okay. A shovel. Okay. I'm really excited for Hunger, which is being made by the Hell Let Loose guys. Have you heard of that at all? No, I don't think so. I just heard of Hell Let Loose. I saw it was a lot like Hunt. So I figured that you may be all over that. Didn't know if it was a better or worse version, though. Okay, we're going to take all this and we're going to go over to the cloister of Rihanna. And go from there. Minus 2 steps, it's fine. We got plenty of steps right now. Plenty of steps. And we just spread a whole bunch around the area too via the secret garden. I would like some reroll die. Oh, Hunger is the game like Hunt. Oh. Okay. I thought Hell Let Loose was the game like Hunt. Okay. That's cool then. Yeah, then Hunger was the one I was talking about then. Yeah. Well, cool. Yeah, well, I'm going to be checking out Hunter when it comes out. That one looks pretty fun. Hell Let Loose is the military sim. Oh, yeah, no, that's not what I was thinking. No. Okay. Security. We can do security. We're set low. And the offline to unlocked, just in case. We might pull, since we're not really doing any rerolls, we might actually pull a utility closet and want to keep it. Oh my lord. This game will just not give me the vault. Grab some food and get the money for it. Just that one for now. Well, if you need a team for hunger, let me know. I know it'll be an extraction shooter, so a team is usually recommended. Oh yeah, absolutely, Curdy. I will, for sure. We do have 6 keys. I guess we do a vestibule. I guess. That doesn't go anywhere. This does, though. Damn, dude. Wow. Well, I'm getting lay-rocked. Okay. Pop a conference room down. I get a treasure trove. I'm getting the... Ah! Okay. 1 second. Oh, no. Are you... Oh. I swear to God, if I had opened that and it was just the allowance token, I would have uninstalled this game in front of you guys.
Applause, please.
My obsession with ciphers was renewed after my brother died, for among his journals I found a curious square, a grid of words written in a hand I immediately recognized, my mother's. Accompanying this discovery were numerous pages containing traces of my brother's fruitless attempts over the years to decipher this grid. It was a bittersweet find. The excitement I felt was tempered by memories of the unique bond my mother and brother had always shared. I was a child with an interest in puzzles and wordplay, yet it was Simon to whom she bequeathed this cryptic gift. With all respect to my late brother, it became clear after spending time poring over his notes that he was not very suited to this challenge. Occasionally he stumbled upon some promising ideas, but none of them were thoroughly pursued. Where I will give him credit, however, is the extensive research he conducted combing through a career's worth of our mother's notes and correspondence. This search culminated in the discovery of a letter my mother had written a local professor requesting additional material for use in the creation of a cryptograph. This meager clue was, according to his survey, the only shred of evidence in her belongings that mentioned this project. As for me, I'm ashamed to admit that despite all my boasting, I have nothing to show for nearly 3 decades of effort. I'm no closer to solving this than I was in those early months of daily obsession, and with each passing year, I feel my chances of reaching the satisfying conclusion of this adventure grow ever slimmer. Some might say this outcome is quite fitting, poetic justice for tormenting my reader for so many years with seemingly impossible bafflers. While I can certainly relate to their frustrations, I wonder if we really need to obtain answers to all of life's questions. Must we always quench our thirst for knowledge? At my age, I often find myself looking back at the long path behind me, and I think I'm content to leave a few stones unturned. A life without some mystery is a life without imagination. So I will lay down this burden and leave this stone, and the winding path of intrigue it proceeds for future generations to explore. Pig sand, male date, head clam, peak heat, Joya well, toad card, will tapes, legs, tree, road made, slab, rock, hand vase, safe clay toes. Okay, will, is that the only verb? I guess you could peak or heat. You could mail. Are these sentences? Card will tape toad's legs. No. Maybe top to down. Pig clam toad tree hand. Okay. My obsession with ciphers. This search culminated in the discovery of a letter my mother had written a local professor requesting additional material for use in the creation of a cryptograph. What exactly is a cryptograph? A cryptograph is I know cryptography, but is a graph, what does the actual word mean? Is that just like it's like a cipher, right? Is it a cipher? A graph of all crypto losses, like a big downward arrow. I don't think that's what you're talking about. A device for decoding. Okay, so she would need some kind of cipher for this. So everything probably equals something else. So maybe if all, no, it's not going to be if all the letters were different, because that would be too, like, no. Well, maybe it's anagrams. Maybe we have to switch all the letters to something and then mix them up. Or no. Would we have to... There's no way we do that much math. Like, would we have to do what we just did to the coat of arms to all of these? That seems like too much. I don't think that's right. Is it? No. Maybe? Don't maybe me, Ashen Tarath. Oh, God. Wait, no. Before I start trying that, is there anything that is tiny on this that gives more hints? No. Okay, so we're just gonna try a couple and see what happens. All right. Yeah, they're all. I agree. The thing that makes me think that is exactly what somebody just said in chat. It's all 4-letter words, which is exactly like if each letter was a number, that's exactly 4 numbers for each one, and we just did the number stuff. So, I need a grid. Okay. Okay, so let's try this, and let's see if this is something that I actually want to spend time doing. You need to just plug it into ChatGPT. Is that cheating? Would that be cheating? Hold on. What's the core number of all of these? All right, is Joya a word? Joya is a god. Joya is one of the gods in the game. So, okay, let's just try this and see what happens. So, pigs. Pigs would equal 16, 9, 7, 19. So we would then need to figure out the plus, minus, or division to get the smallest number from that specific string of numbers. So like 16 plus, no, it can't be plus. So it has to be minus, division, or times. So it'd be 16 minus 9 is 7. Then it would have to be divided by 7, right? For 1. And then times 9. So the first one could be, or 19. So the first one could be 19. S. Okay. But see, the problem is we don't know if that's the smallest. Let's try another one. Okay. 7 minus 7 times 19 is 0. Oh, wait. Yeah, that wouldn't work. You're right. Yeah, you're right. Because that'd be 7 minus 7. So it'd be 0 times 1 is 0. So it'd be 0 times 19, right? So that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. Okay. So it can't. It just can't be that. You did divide. Chat is wrong. Oh. So hold on. So no. 16 minus 9, 7. Divided by 7, 1. Times 19, 19. No, that's right. That's right. That's right. That's absolutely right. Okay. That's right. That's okay. Yeah. So what would the next one be? Sand. Okay, sand would be 19, 1, 14, 4. 19 minus 1 is 18. That's not going to work. Unless, like, what's 18 times... Is there a calculator in here? I wouldn't put it past... Steam should totally put a calculator in here. So 19 minus 1 is 18. And then we could times it by 14 and divide it by 4. So 18 times 14 divided by 4? 63. That's not going to work. Okay, that's not going to work. We could do 19 divided by 1 is 19. And then we could just do minus 14. That'd be 5 times 4. 20. Okay. It should be T. ST could spell something. Male. 13, 1, 9, 12. 13 divided by 1. 13 minus 9, 4 times 12. No. 13... Wait, what's going on? Why is chat telling me I was wrong on sand? I don't think the math was done correct. I think the math is right. Why are people... Dude, why are people saying... Y'all are gaslighting me. What is this?
I don't know how Cohh's math worked on the first one. He got the right answer, but don't think the math was done correctly.
No, remember, we're not PEMDOSing. We're not PEMDOSing. We're doing it linearly. So you do not do... You don't do the normal order of operations first. Yeah. So that's the big thing. This is not normal math. You just do it left to right. Yeah. So we're good. So 16 minus 9 is 7. 7 divided by 7 is 1. 1 times 19 is 19, which equals S. 19 divided by 1 is 19. Minus 14 is 5. Times 4 is 20, which is T. Yeah. So 13 minus 1 is 12. Oh. Times 9 is whatever 12 times 9 is. And then divided by 12. And that would give us 12? Wait, not. Why am I so bad at this? Oh, it'd be 9, because it's 9 times. Okay, it'd be 9. So 9 is I. Steer. Okay. We're going somewhere. Date. Are there any repeatings? No. Okay. Date. 4/1/25. Okay. 4 minus 1 is 3 times 20 is 60 divided by 5 is 60 divided by 5. 12? 13? 12. 12. And 12 is L. Still. Still. As in, I still have to do 4 more lines of this? Bro. I'm about to go get my 8-year-old and give him this as homework. So wait a second. If this is the word still, though, then does this equal 12 too? Or maybe it's stilt. Maybe there's another, maybe there's a different, there's other words this could be. I want it to be like a P or something, and then this entire thing is just going to fall apart. All right, H5, 1, 4. Okay. 8 minus 5 is 3 times 1. 8 minus 5 is 3. Times 1 is 3. Oh, no. 8 divided by 5 is 3. Or 8 minus 5 is 3. Divided by 1 is 3. Times 4 is... Well, damn. Okay. So still. So it does look like this is going to get us somewhere. Still.
Hydration is required.
How long did that math just take me? 5 minutes? I'm wondering if I just want to Google this. Is that bad? Because I feel like we solved it. It's just busy work at this point. Like, is it worth doing it? Yeah, I don't know. This part was definitely a bit of a slog. Yeah. I feel like we put. If this is right, I feel like we solved it. So at this point, it is just busy work. My guess is, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm going to do. And if it's right, and when you all know it, you can tell me. But if it's not right, I don't want you to say a word and don't say anything. Okay. What I'm planning on doing is I'm planning on doing exactly what we did for every one of these, putting it on top of each other and hoping it makes either a nice, well-written message in English or something we have to move around to make the final message. Is that right? That is right. Okay, chat. This is a case when you can let me know what's going on. So what will this be? Still water tints blank books. So still water tints blank books. That's our next hint. So immediately I think of what I used to do as a kid when I would write with lemon juice. Like to show hidden writing. But we didn't what is still water? Does that mean like maybe it has to do with the waterfall that we heard about earlier? Maybe we have to like stop. Maybe it has to do with the reservoir or the fountain. But then what's the book? Maybe it's a new clue. It's always a new clue. So we need to go first we need to either, we don't have a book. Maybe, I don't think it's a treasure map. Maybe it's a treasure map? I feel like we need to, it's the coupon book. So for this to happen, we need to either bring a book to something or something to the book. If it's even a book we're talking about, could it maybe not be a book? Still water, tints, blank, books. Okay. So, oh, well, I mean, the only thing in the game that holds water is a watering can, and we can refill the watering can. Hey, would still water be from the kitchen? Maybe we have to use the watering can, fill it in the kitchen, or fill it in the fountain or the reservoir, and then take it to New Clue. Ian Lundberg says the distillery and the trading post, possibly. I mean, that is a still. That would be a little direct, but that is a still. And it would be, well, I mean, that's assuming there's even water in it. I don't even know if it's been used for years. We could also check out the archive. I'm trying to think if there's any like little areas of water. Is it real? Still the. I feel like this game would do that now that I'm thinking about it. Well, before we do anything, we got to get it sounds like we need to get a watering can and mess around with that. Take it to the, we need to pull a library and we need to pull out New Clue. Let's see if we can do that this run. I don't even know what book I'm using right now in the library. So let's see what we can pull out. Oh, the boiler room. A boiler room has hot water, right? No, the pool we drained, but maybe we have to, oh, Shifta says still water could be ice. Like still water. That's a good idea. Interesting. This one, sure. Still D's nuts. Sorry, someone had to say it. You're right, someone did. I can't fault you for that. Yeah. Yeah, I like, there's lots of different directions this could be. Like, I wonder if we do have to fill the pool back up. It could just be, maybe it's just any water source. Maybe we can just pull, maybe we just need the watering can. But then again, no, because it wouldn't make sense to just have, well, no, if the book was written in lemon juice, you could use normal water to make it show up. Assuming that's even what it is, but. Yeah, I think our next step is going to be finding, we may have to check out all the books again, because we need to find a book with blank pages. Maybe there's going to be hints in all the books. We got to do a bunch of library runs again. Water from the bathroom? Could be from the lavatory. There's a working sink in the kitchen, though. There's an actual working sink in the kitchen. So I thought that was just to refill the watering can so you get more gems. But now I'm wondering if that wasn't right at all. Yeah, maybe it's specifically for that. But then again, yeah, like that's running water. Like that's the definition of running water. There has to be a reason it said still water. So that's a thing. We could pop a study up here. Because we could pop a study. We need more gems though. I think we need a laundry room more than a gem. We've missed a couple laundry rooms. Just do that for now. Still water is not seltzer? I mean, maybe. Maybe. Still water generally means, exactly like you're saying, still water generally means not carbonated. So it could, like, I don't think there's any carbonated water around here that I can think of. Yeah, I don't know.